And hello, welcome friends. This is Tabletop Tonight. I am Ruel Gaviola and joined by my co-host, Michelle.
Hola.
That's my wife. We play a different game here every night on Twitch at 7:30 Pacific, and we're so glad that you're here today. This is the end of the week. We are closing on an episode 100. I think we're going to be 100 like next week.
Whoa.
Sometime. Yeah, so big milestone coming up. We don't really have anything planned. Maybe we'll get some surprises happening, but we'll see. I see we got our regular fan bam in the house: Slackfish, Hoppy Meeple, and of course our moderator Amanda Panda, the Amanda Raider. So please keep it PG-13 in the chat, folks, and thank you for hanging out. We have actually, a Games of Fire. Hello, thanks for joining us. I just got to say right now, it smells so good in the Gaviola game library because we just cooked up a batch of Amanda Panda's famous or infamous chocolate chip cookies. It smells so good in here. We are ready. Games of Fire says, love the cat emotes. And there's Book of Nerds. Thank you for joining, folks. Let's go, Carol. Yay. I mean, folks, if we had some kind of way to share this with y'all, we would. I mean, it just smells so good. Michelle,
I'm taking one for the team. They're delicious.
Yes, thank
Trust
you.
me.
So tonight we are playing the game Scrapyard Rollbot. And Amanda has dropped the link in the chat. So if you'd like to play along, this is the score sheet here. It's full color, but there's a low ink version there where you can just download it. It looks like this. Here, I'll give you an example. I just print on. It's black and white. You can do the black and white version. Totally doesn't take much ink. And download done yet. Thanks for joining us from Washington. Washington in the house.
Washington State or D.C.?
Oh, I just assumed Washington State, but yeah, it could be D.C. as well. We're here in Southern California. Please shout out where you're joining us from today, folks. And let's see, what else do I have to do? Oh, got to do this. Slackfish. Yeah, I love the Bruno emote. There's Bruno. Folks, Bruno is our pug. For those of you who just joined us for the first time, he makes an occasional appearance. We don't know what he's up to right now. Most likely sleeping.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hanging with Lauren.
Yeah, he's hanging out with Lauren.
Woo, Washington State.
Washington State in the house.
That's
Thank you
right,
for joining us. Michelle was born in Washington State.
Everett.
Yeah. Me too, Seattle. Nice. Awesome. What was I going to say about Bruno? Oh, Bruno is hanging out with his best friend, Lauren. Lauren's feeling a little tired tonight, so she did not join us, but she is hanging out with the pug. And maybe Bruno will join us later. Who knows? There is the link to the Scrapyard Rollbot score sheet. Please download it, hang out with us. We're going to play, and we're going to have some fun. Download done yet. Husband's deployed, so you guys are keeping me. Hey, we're happy to keep you a company. Download done yet. Thank you for joining us. You're always welcome. We have the Fam Bam here. Amanda Pan is our moderator, and a lot of the our regular crew is here, which is nice. Someone had mentioned it was sort of like Cheers the other night. It was like, someone walks in, Norm. I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was John. I'm not sure, but someone did say that. So glad you're with us. We're glad everyone's here. Scrapyard Rollbot. So we are playing this because Dice and Ink, the Volume 1 Roll and Write Anthology, is officially released today. We actually played one of the games, I think, a few weeks ago. We played a really good one called Lost at Sea. This time we're playing Scrapyard Rollbot, and this one's from Sarah and Will Reed. They also did the game Oaxaca, which we have not played together yet. I've played Oaxaca. A really cool little dice and set collection game. But yes, the editor, Odin Fong, was kind enough to let us do the low ink version of this sheet, so it is there for your download. So please download and join in with us. In the Dice and Ink book, the anthology, you see it's a full color, it's a gorgeous book, and it's got 10 different roll and writes in it, folks. So go to the website, Inkwell Games. I believe it's the inkwellgames.com, but there are 10 different roll and writes. This is the second one we're playing. I don't think we're going to go through all of them throughout our streams. Maybe we will, but this is the second one, and we're looking forward to it. People said it probably was Monique that said it was like Cheers, so I definitely... I can see Monique saying that. Yeah. Hopefully she'll drop by later. That's Monique from Girls Game Shelf. And I know they do a lot of streaming, so maybe she's streaming it as we speak. All you need, if you want to play along, this is a solo game, but you can play along with us by either using your own set of 5 standard 6-sided dice, but I will also be rolling, and y'all can just follow along with what I'm doing. Michelle has her own set of dice, so she'll be doing her own thing. There's all the emotes, folks. If you are a subscriber, you get to unlock those emotes. So there's Bruno, me, Michelle, Lauren, and Amanda's got her own emote as well. Let's shout out our sponsors. I am going to put this in the Amanda has thankfully placed the link there. But here's one of our sponsors, Van Ryder Games. They host Tabletop Tonight. Oh, Michelle's face is covered today. Please, let me get that. Folks, I'm still learning this stuff. There it is. Van Ryder Games is kind enough to support Tabletop Tonight. Want to shout them out. Please visit their website for some great games. And also our emotes and so forth. Our art for the channel is done by the wonderful Holly Chu. That's hollychuart.com. That's CHIU. Let me put that there. hollychuart.com. CHIU.com. So thank you again, Holly, for all your great illustrations. Such a wonderful artist. And how many dice? There are 5 dice tonight. We're playing 5 6-sided dice. And hey, Team Dead Camera. It's so weird. It's I don't know why it acts up like this now, but let me get it back online.
It's time for a new phone.
It is time for a new phone. I mean, it's been time for a new phone for a while. But let's see. This goes here. That goes there. This goes here. There goes that. Next week, we won't have this problem. If everything goes according to plan, we're actually going to have real cameras in here. I mean, not real cameras, but a real webcam here, not just my phone, courtesy of not only our supporters, but also, well, I'll talk about it next week when it happens. Twin Flower's here. Yay. Thanks for joining us, Twin Flower. Patreon, yes. Help me buy a new phone. No, Patreon, we do have Patreon up at Ruel Gaviola. Please consider supporting. We have a $3 level and upwards. We have some great perks as Patreon supporters. We do a little more behind-the-scenes stuff for our supporters, but we also give sneak previews of our videos. So if you haven't seen it yet, we did another board game dad jokes episode, yes, and we had fun with that. Our Patreon supporters got, I think they got to view it like earlier this week, and then we released it today on Instagram, Facebook, and the other socials. And Michelle and I had a really good time. We have so much fun doing that stuff. It's silly, but it's fun, and it's board game related. So
it's totally just natural in this house.
Yeah, that's how we roll with our family. The dad jokes are flow flow
aplenty.
Aplenty. Thank you. Anything new with you, Michelle? You want to talk about anything?
No, I'm just like, I don't know if it's the heat or just the whole, stay at home stuff. I was just like exhausted yesterday.
Yeah.
Now Lauren's exhausted.
Yeah, I think we're taking turns being tired.
It
was you on the other yesterday, Lauren today, and I just have this feeling that tomorrow I need to chill. Yeah. I feel like, I think for me, I've got Comic-Con online next week and then Gen Con the following week. And my mind, my mind's just been going a million miles an hour this whole week trying to set stuff up. And I've had meetings galore and I'm excited for them, but it's just getting to that point. It's like, it's exhausting. Slackfish, great question. Do you have any vacation plans this year or just staycations? It's definitely staycations right now. So here's one thing we did. So for our staycation, Michelle and I usually take a trip during the summer, but obviously this summer is not going to happen. So we were thinking about getting a crokinole board, and it just happened that Mayday had launched their Kickstarter last month for the crokinole boards, which are like not super, but more affordable than normal crokinole boards. So we backed it, and we were in the first wave. So they just surprised us today. They announced that we're going to be getting them next month. And everyone else gets them in November. So we're super stoked we got in the first wave. I think it was like the first 850, and we were like 600 something or something like that. So yes, crokinole, folks, if you never played it, the greatest dexterity game in the world. My number one of all time. We just learned how to play it in January, thanks to our friends Edward and Sasha from Game School Con. And I immediately fell in love with it. We just started playing. It's like, oh man. And then we played it. Did you play Dice Tower West?
I did.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
Did you play with the Brothers Murph or
No.
it was?
I don't remember who I played it with.
Okay, maybe Shea Parker. Anyways,
No.
we got the Brothers Murph hooked on it, their crew, and yeah, it was fun just seeing how that Crocodile board like going all night with it at Dice Tower West. Hobby Meeples, Wave 2, nice. So yeah, you know, hey, there's Legends. Thank you for joining us, Legends. And yeah, Norm, yeah. Yeah, we're so fired up to get that Crocodile board, especially at that price.
We should pretend we're traveling to Canada.
Yeah,
we get it.
I agree. We went to Canada a couple of years ago. We did not know about the whole Crocodile thing, but now we do. So we're excited. Amanda has just dropped the link to Scrapyard Rollbot. Please join us. Download it, or do what you got to do to print it, or just I'm sure you can use graph paper or whatever. But we're gonna play Robot with y'all and have a good time. Talk about stream snacks. What are we talking in the chat about? Snacks, folks. We've got cookies. Compliments Amanda. Next, let's see. Amanda says, "I love visiting Canada. Next time I know what to buy." Yes, same here. We had no idea. If we would have known, we definitely would have picked one up there.
Yeah.
Crocodile does seem like curling the board game. It totally is. It's got this whole like shuffleboard element to it. Mm-hmm. But it's so good. Where in Canada do we go? Alex, thanks for joining us.
Vancouver.
We both have family in Vancouver, so Vancouver, BC. Spent a couple of days there. We drove up the West Coast, so we did. We stopped in Northern California, saw some family, then went to Portland, Seattle. Just hit up all the big cities. A couple of small ones along the way too. I mean, such a good road trip. I knew someone who went on a road trip a few weeks ago. Everything in town they were staying closed due to an increase in virus count. Oh wow, yeah. We're not going anywhere soon either. This would be normally the time we take off for vacation. It's not going to happen. Yeah. Odin Fong, there is the editor and publisher, I believe, of Dice and Ink. Thank you for joining us. All the games in Anthology are available on PNP Arcade as today. That's what we're celebrating, folks. Is available. I made chocolate chip cookies from scratch. So good. Yes, we have Amanda made some. Amanda. Amanda is famous for her cookies. Yes.
I'm trying not to eat them all right now.
Yes, thank you, Odin, for this. And hey, check this out. All proceeds go to their scholarship fund over there at PNP Arcade. That's amazing. Yes, I think that calls for a celebration of clappy hands. Well done. Yeah. So our trip to Canada a couple years ago was amazing. We got to stop by not one, not two. I think we did like 3 or 4 board gaming cafes. Yeah. Yeah, we did a couple of board game cafes. Our favorites, of course, were Mox Boarding House in Washington. Mm-hmm. Mox, to us, like that's the standard, which all cafes should go strive towards, right?
Well, what was really cool is at one of them, the fancier one, they have like a hidden room.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like what do they call it?
A speakeasy.
A speakeasy. Yeah. And on the front wall, what was it, like just bookshelves? It looked like bookshelves. And then, was it Suzanne?
Yeah, Suzanne Sheldon.
Showed us.
Yeah.
And we got to go in there and,
that was cool.
I don't know if we were supposed to, but she opened the door. So.
Yeah. So it's like a bookshelf and you actually do the whole reach in and grab the handle. And yeah, Suzanne Sheldon from the Dice Tower. She met us there, and that was the first time we met her, and she's such a wonderful lady. And she showed us like the speakeasy room. That was the Mox, and I think it was Baylord, because there's another Mox in like proper Seattle, where I'm not sure.
All the not fancy one.
Yeah, y'all know Washington better than we do, obviously. But yeah, Mox was amazing, and I'm glad to see they're still doing well, and they just opened up a location in Portland. So yeah, we love Portland as well. We went to, I think it was, I forgot, it was like not Noble Night. It was some kind of, it has a pun on. Yeah, it was a small bar with a ton of board games, and we got to meet T and Jonathan Liu and I forget the other gentleman's name, but Tony Miller. He was great there. But we love Pacific Northwest, love it, and. We're talking cookies in the chat, though. This is my first time never buying cookies from the store again. Yes, right on.
Okay, so Amanda, truth be told.
Can I have one of these, please?
Yeah. Thanks. So we got some cookies from the store. You know, the kind that are baked. They're nowhere near as good as yours.
That's great. Mm-hmm.
Why are you keeping them over there?
I'm showing the audience what we're eating. Sorry to talk about with my mouth full, folks, but you understand. There you go.
Thank you.
Have some water, please. So we're just gonna eat. You guys can watch us. Y'all can watch us eat cookies, but we'll start soon. Thank you again for joining us. Let me finish this bite. What else are we talking about in the chat, folks? Let's get started, shall we? Thalfon, thank you for joining us. Friends, everyone, this is Tabletop Tonight. We normally play games, but obviously we're just eating right now. But thank you again for joining us. Let's get started, shall we? This is Scrapyard Rollbot. It's a solo roll and write, but we are playing together tonight. Michelle has her dice. I have my dice. You will, if you don't have dice, play along with me here. If not, feel free to roll your own dice. We are building our little robots, like little robots that we're submitting to the science fair. But we have a rival. Our rival is named Rick, and Rick is also building a robot. And we're trying to gather parts and hopefully get some fancy stuff on it so the judges will like our robot the best. As we build our robot, we will score points, and these are the points will be in here. If we get fancy stuff, we're going to double some of our points, but Rick can also get double points as well, so that's not good. At the end of the game, the most points wins. The most points gets their robot is judged the best robot in the competition.
Alex says, it's always a Rick. So is that like a Karen?
Yeah, a Rick or a Karen, yeah. All right, so what we do on your turn, I'll do a quick sample turn. Roll the dice. There's the dice there. And I'm ready to this is like a practice sheet here. But anyways, what you do, your first step is going to be get the coordinates. So, or you roll your dice. You can use a device at this point. That's an optional thing. Let me fix this camera a little bit here. A little better. Hopefully that's a little better for y'all. You can use one of these devices, which are ways to mitigate dice. So this one, if you have this device, so when you fill up a column, you'll unlock a device. Like this one means you could flip it one die at any to any side. It's a one-time use ability. This one here, if this column is filled up, you get this ability. Plus or one to your die roll. You cannot go from 6 to 1 or 1 to 6, but you can go from 3 to 4 and so forth. And then this one here is a reroll and so forth. These are all, as long as you complete a column, you will unlock those abilities.
You know, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
The last time we played this.
Yeah. I'll make sure we check for it this time. So after you roll your dice, you can use an ability if you'd like. After that, you're going to select any 2 dice, your choice, and you're going to use these as the coordinates of your part. So for example, if I want to do 3 and 1, I'm going to be using this box here. And then with the remaining 3 dice, I'm going to pick 2 of them. Let's say this one, 5. I take the sum of those dice and write it in the coordinates. So I've found part number 5 here in this part of the scrapyard, sections 3-1. And the quality of the part is the left number here. So the quality of my number 5 part is 1. It's 1 through 3. 3 is the best. And the quality, the number is 5. I go to the number 5 over here, which I wrote in during the practice session, and I put the quality here. So my number 5 part is quality 1. Okay, and then finally with the last die, that's going to go to Rick. So you take the other dice off. The last die, Rick's side is the white dice on the right side. You're going to cross off any number square here. For example, let's anyone that's available. So I'll cross off this one. And then whatever the quality is that on the right side, they're all the same number, left or right. But anyways, you take that number and give it to Rick. You write in Rick's here. Okay? So, and that's the end of a turn. At the so you do that. Let's see, you give Rick his stuff. At the end of the turn, you're going to look to see if you have any columns filled out, and if you have, then you'll circle that to give you that power. Again, these are one time. Once you use them, they're done. They don't reset. And that's the game, or that's the main part of the game. So as you go on, you're going to try to plug in these numbers here. We each have 12 parts for our robot, 1 through 12. So obviously we're rolling 2 dice. How do you get the number 1? I'm glad you asked that, Ruel, because here's how you do it.
Put the little voice in your head.
When after you start filling out numbers, when you fill out a number that's the same as an adjacent number, for example, if I filled out a number 5 here and it's adjacent to a number 5, it has to be orthogonal, so left or right, up or down, not diagonal. This 5 and this 5, when it's the same number, you are going to convert that number to a 1. Okay, so that's how you're going to get the 1. So in this case, I put a 5 here, it became a 1. It is a quality 3. So I go to my scrapyard here, or my robot, I put a quality 3 number 1 there.
Dolphin's question?
Yeah, Dolphin's question. Rick squares also count for filling a column. Yes, they do. So as long as Rick is X'd out one of your columns, then yeah, once it's all filled out, you get that ability. Okay. It is, Amanda, yes. You fill out Rick's here, it does count towards your column being filled out. Okay. So the object of the game, obviously try to get the most points, but you really want to try to get all 12 parts, because once you've got all the 4 scrapyard parts, now you're going to boost them up, right? You're going to, bling them out. So that's where you get the fancy stuff. And the fancy stuff, it's the same procedure. You'll roll your dice. You'll find, coordinates like 6 and 1, and then you'll put a number. Let's say I did, well, in this case, a 6 and a 3, and I put number 7 here. Now, number 7, you're going to put in one of these fancy parts here, but they have to qualify. So if you notice here, the first 3 ones are part quality 1, 2, and 3. If I put the 7 here in part quality 3, I look at the 7 in my parts, and hey, I've got a quality 3 part in 7, so I get to circle it, and at the end of the game, I double that. So instead of 3 points, I'll get 6 points. Okay, but now Rick, instead of going here and messing you up, you take the 1 die from Rick, and then he goes and he crosses off 1. So in this case, I had the number 1 left over. Instead of Rick going here and crossing out, he goes over here and crosses out one of your fancy parts. Okay.
Well, that's not nice.
That's how Rick rolls. I've been waiting to use that all day. That is how Rick rolls, folks. So that's, you cross that out and that's it.
He's never going to give you up.
He's never going to give me up. And that's the show, folks. Good night. Been waiting all night to use that. So Rick will cross that out, and you continue the game until one of 2 things happens. Either you can't, wait, is it 1 of 2 things? Let me check the rule book. You go until you cannot take another turn in here. Like if you're trying to do coordinates where you can't, if you cannot fill one of these spaces out. Yeah, it was a pun, right? I mean, it's a Rick Astley thing. I don't know if it's a pun.
Slackfishes, how come we haven't gotten a Rick Astley rolling right yet?
That's
I know,
right?
That's genius.
Great question.
All right, one of you guys has to get on it.
Yeah. Slackfish, yes. So you only do the fancy stuff after you filled in 1 through 12. You have to get your basic parts before you can get fancy. What was I going to say? Oh, the end game is you're unable to use 2 dice to go to use your coordinates here, or you're unable to cross off a space for Rick in step 6. So if Rick has to go here, cannot cross 1 off, the game is over. Or if he goes here and cannot cross 1 off, the game is over. So one of those 2 happens, it is all over. Okay? I'm going to keep the rule book here because we're still new to this. But any questions, just throw them in the comments. Let's get going. This is Scrapyard Rollbot from Inkwell Games. I want to thank Odin Fong for the copy of the book, and also mention that it is now on PMT Arcade, and proceeds do go to, I forgot the fund, I'm sorry, but it does support a charity, and we're going to play. So if you have your dice, roll, do your thing. If not, you're going to play with my dice here. So
I think you said it was a scholarship.
It was a scholarship. Thank you. So I'll put this here. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 4, 4, 4. I'm going to try and play sideways here, folks. So. Also, so I should mention, when you put your numbers in the quality, your quality here in your scrapyard, if on a subsequent turn you get the same number, like let's say I had quality 2 and number 7, If you do another one that's the same like the same number, like 7, but it's a 3 quality, you can bump that up. So you can improve quality. I don't think it says anything in the rules about degrading. So I think if you have a 2 and you roll, you get a 1, it doesn't degrade. I think it's just if it's equal to or greater, it can go up. So in my case, I'm going to go with a 4 and a 4. No, 4 and a 2. 2, 4. Do I want a 2 and a 1?
Daryl with 1 R has joined us
in the house. Hey,
Hola.
Daryl, thanks for joining us. So 2 and a 4, and then I'm going to take an 8. So I get a quality 2, 8, and then Rick gets a number 1, and I'm going to cross it out down here.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Okay. Did you roll? Are you using my dice or?
No, I'm using mine.
Okay.
Don't forget to circle.
Thank you. So here's Rick, and we put Rick there. So right now I'm in the lead 2-1, but that's not going to change, or that's going to change dramatically.
What?
Oh yeah. I don't know if John is Book of Nerds has seen the Amanda emote. Yes, there it is. Amanda has her own emote, folks. Yeah, Slackfish, that's true. It seems like it would make sense to try to get all the 3s for yourself and have Rick get all the 1s.
Mm-hmm.
What's interesting, the first time I played through it while I was learning it, I tried to do that, and I hosed myself because the way the grid works, you can sort of trap yourself and not have anything left over. Anyways, we've got 2 2s, 2 6s, and a 3 for me and everyone at home. Michelle's doing her thing.
Okay, so that's what I want right there.
3, okay. So I'm going to do a 2 and a 3 for the coordinates. And then my tool is going to be a 12. So I get a 3 value 12. And then Rick gets a 2. I'm going to cross off this one here. Okay. I've got almost a whole column already. Oops, I just dropped
No,
the
you
die.
don't. Oh, yeah, you do. Wow.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot to give Rick. Oh, Rick, I gave him 3 points, unfortunately.
So what number do we put in Rick's hexagon?
The Rick's hexagon is whichever one you cross out, you will put the right side number on Rick. So I crossed off in my first turn this one here for 1, and then I crossed off this one here for a 3. So I gave Rick 4 points, but I'm slowly building up my column here so I can get that ability to mitigate some dice. Okay. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you again for hanging out. Excuse me. For Rick's dice, you can put it in any square in that row. That's correct, Amanda. Any square in the row. Here's my next roll for me and our friends at home. 1, a 2, a 4, and 2 5s. I love it. Book of Nerds having fun with the emotes. There's Bruno and Amanda. And Slivers is here. Hey, Slivers, thanks for joining us. Yeah, please use the Amanda emotes, folks. We're so happy that Holly made that for us. So maybe I should do this. Let's do here.
That.
We're playing Scrapyard Rollbot.
Okay, maybe I want 7.
Oh, Sliver's mom is here. No way. Hi, Mom. Sliver's mom. Hello to Roseanne. Thank you for joining us. Slivers is a wonderful part of our fan band here. Twin Flower says, Book of Nerds as well. Rome wasn't built in a day, but hope. Yeah, we're going to get John those emotes for sure. So here's what we're rolling for home. 1, 2, 4, 5, 5. Okay, I'm going to go with 2, 1. So 2, 1. Let's do, should we do a 10? Yeah, I'm going to do a 10. 10 here. So quality 2 in my 10. Oh man, did I leave this 4 left over? Darn it. I want to leave that too. Oh well. So I've got Rick for a 4. I'll put his X here. So Rick, oops. Right hand side is for Rick. So that's 1. Okay.
You know, I have the song in my head now.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm really thirsty today. Okay, next roll, folks. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us again. Oh, hey, look at this. I've got a straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Different game.
Yeah, playing like Yahtzee. So there's 1 through 5, folks. Good luck.
What do I want to do? Can I do that?
Okay. So I'm going to use the 1. No, I can't. 3 and the 1. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm going to use 3 and a 1. And I'm going to put a 9 in there. So it's a quality 1, 9. But then I use the 2. Oh man, I keep looking at the wrong thing. I need to use a 5 here.
2.
Wow, was I totally, I'm gonna take my 1 here, folks.
4 and
I'm
3.
doing this one over, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm
No.
going to use
Oh, that messed me up a little bit.
what was my 7? Nope. I want to save 5 so I can X out that and get a reroll thing. Let's do, okay, yeah. Okay. So I can still do the 3 and 1. It's still going to be a thing here. Should I do 1 and 3? No. Okay. So 3, 1, and I'm going to use a 6. So my 6 is quality 1. Did I write a 9? Yeah, that 9 shouldn't be there. But Rick is going to get the 1 here. And then I complete this column. Now I have this ability. I can add or subtract 1 to any die roll when I want to use it. Oh, there it is. To our it's in everyone's head now. Thank you.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and hurt you.
Hurt you.
Gonna be my backup.
Okay. Next roll for everyone at home. I've got a 2, 3, and a 4, and 2 6s. So 6, 6, 4, 3, 2. Again, if you're using your dice at home, that's perfectly fine. I think it might be a little easier that way. So I've got this. And I do have this ability now, so I could use it. But let's see.
I don't want that.
I have a 10. I do have a 10.
I kind of want that.
How did I get the 10? Did I write a 10 here? Oh, there it is right there. Okay.
Oh, I don't want that.
Okay. Here we go, folks. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to use my power to add or subtract 1, and it's going to go here. I'm going to make this a 3. Where's the 3? There it is. So I cross off this. It's a one-time ability, so once you use it, you lose it. I'm going to do a 3 and a 3 here. I'm going to put a 12 here in the 3 and 3 spot, but because it's adjacent to another 12, it now becomes a 1. Okay. So the 1, and it's a power 2 or quality 2. My 1 is a 2, so that's this one. And then Rick has a 4. Where's he going to go? I will put the 4, I guess, right here. And Rick gets a quality 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I like Daryl though. I put the microphones.
He didn't have another song, right?
That's what
Wasn't he a like
one-hit
wonder?
Yeah. Okay, so let's continue with the Scrapyard Rollbot. I've got a 1. Hey, look at this. I rolled another straight. Should be playing some Yahtzee, folks. 1 through 5 on for me.
Go to Vegas, but you know.
Yeah, can't do that these days. Let's do this.
Okay, so I will need. Okay, so I can do that. So can I do 4? I can do 4 and 5.
3.
Put the 6 in the box.
6.
So that gets a 2. And then Rickroll gets 1.
We want to save a 5 for that dude. If I could. 7. Let's do a 2.
Just wanna tell you how I'm feeling.
4. Do I have an 8 yet? I do have an 8.
Download done yet? We stream Monday through Friday at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. Or Pacific Time. I don't know if we're standard or.
Yeah.
Daylight savings.
I think we're in daylight savings. Yeah, 7:30 weeknights here. So every Monday through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The next 2 weeks though, it's gonna be a little off because I'm gonna be doing stuff with Comic-Con online, Board Game Geek TV, and also Gen Con the following week, and I'll be working with a bunch of different companies, Renegade and so forth. So I think we're gonna stream for sure Monday, Tuesday here. And then Wednesday through Friday, I'll be working with different companies to stream with them. But if you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the main socials, I put announcements there. So please follow me if you haven't already. Games of Fire, I love tuning. Thank you, Games of Fire. We do appreciate that. Seriously, thank you so much for your support. Chris, Charity Board Gamer, hi. Thank you. Yes, we're talking Comic-Con. We had a great time with Chris last night. Actually, Amanda and I and a bunch of other people got to join Chris for a wonderful game of Medium. If you haven't played that yet, we played it here on our stream, played it with Chris. It's so much fun. It's a great party game. It's a word game, but it's a little more than a word game. It's more like a mind meld game, right?
Yeah, I just like that you're trying to make connections, and I don't know, you may not be on the same wavelength.
Yeah. I like it better. I mean, the Wavelength was a good game as well. But I don't know, something about Medium really struck me as like that's like my party game that I really enjoy. And I know
you're looking at the other person.
Yeah, it's like mind lasers.
You can see it, right?
Mind lasers. Let's continue, folks. Thank you. I've got a 2 and a 4. I'm going to put my 3 and 1 here. So 2 and 4 goes here. I've totaled 4. So I get a 3 quality part 4 that goes here. Rick has a 5, so I get to put an X anywhere. I think I'm going to put the X. I mean, I hate to lose this, but I think I want to. No, I'm going to try to fill this one up here. What is that power? That power here is. The powers are. I get to change a die to a 6. Interesting. Yeah, I'll do that. No, I'm going to do that. I keep changing my mind, folks. So I don't want to give.
You're using a pencil.
Yeah, I don't want to give Rick that many points. So I'm going to give Rick this one.
One of my kids insisted on doing math in pen. You want to know how crazy that made me? so crazy. But whatever. I was like, that's your paper. You want me to grade you on neatness? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Amanda, we weren't able to make a Medium connection yesterday, but we'll play it again. I'm ready to do it again. So the next roll for me and everyone at home that are not using dice, 2 2s, or 2 2, 3 3, and a 6. Got a couple pairs. Chris says he did horribly yesterday at Medium. You know what, Chris? You always have an excuse because you're the one running the show. You should never expect to win. So whenever I win here, I'm super thrilled or super lucky because it's hard to, I feel your pain. It's a lot of work to do a stream and also play and doing everything. So thank you again, Chris, for doing that. The fact that did it. Slackfish says the fact it made you crazy might be why they did
it. he hated writing with a pencil, and he had to use the yellow Ticonderoga ones. And being a teacher, I thought whatever, which was not the Ticonderoga kind. So he insisted on doing the maths in ink, and I was like, whatever. Get a erasable pen. There's a happy medium.
Okay, so I'm going to use the 3 and 2 as my coordinates, and then I'm going to pick the part number 5 here, and it's going to be a quality 3. That goes there, and then Rick gets a 6. Where are you going to go, Rick? We'll go. Let's do this one here. So you get 1 point for that one, Rick.
This is killing me here because I'm not going to be able to use anything to fill my parts.
Yeah, this is a cool little puzzle. Slackfish, yes. So the one rule, it's a good question because this is the funkiest part of the game. When you roll, if you notice here, I don't know if you can see it on mine here. I had put a 12 earlier on the 3 and 2 space, and then I rolled another 12 and I put it in the 3 and 3 space right here. Whenever you place a number that is orthogonally adjacent to a similar number, that number instantly becomes a 1. So you just convert that to a 1, and that's how you get the 1 on this side there. Oh yeah, Amanda says the Russell pens. There are some really nice ones out there. Yeah, I know Suzanne had actually mentioned certain pens are like the wet erase ones that I mean, it's dry erase, but it's to erase. I think you use I forget what it is, but they're supposed to be really nice. And I have the link. I saved the link to it somewhere in my emails. Twinflower always has the nice emotes here. Oh, no problem, Slackfish. Okay, so I'm gonna roll again. While Michelle does her thing, I'm gonna roll here.
Michelle's having some issues here.
Yeah, it's a puzzle. It's definitely more
totally
tricky than I thought it was. We got 2, 2, 4, 5, 6. Amanda says, Mandy said the green one stained for her, though. Okay, that's good to know. So I know that, I forgot the name. I don't know if you know it, Amanda, but Charity Board Game says, Comic-Con announcement, Ruel and Chuck Norris team up as Guardians of the Galaxy. I would team up. You know, Chuck Norris needs no team. He is the team
all by himself.
Yes. There's 15 times for a Chuck Norris show. Good job, folks. So 2, 2, 4, 5, 6. So I need, let's see, 11,
do that one.
2, 3, 9. Okay. Oh, I need the 7 still. So let's look at the 7. 6 and a 4.
It's killing me here.
4.
What if I do?
Okay, I'm going to use the 6.
Oh, I can't do that.
I don't want to do that because I need to leave. Okay, the 2. Actually, no, whoops, that was a 2. That'll be Rick's. Okay, so I'm going to go 6 and 4 here for my number 7. That's going to be quality 3. And then Rick gets a 2. We're going to cross this out here in that column. Okay. Oh, thank you, Amanda. There it is right there. Suzanne said the wet erase pens were Stabler Lumicolor correctable pens. And I have the link. I saved it on the link. She has tweeted out a couple of times. Those are supposed to be super nice pens, but you have to remember to keep the caps on or else they dry out really quickly, and it's the wet erase.
Huh.
We're going to experiment with UV code on postcards, see if, oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, but I mean, the quality of the sheets, folks, I ripped this out of the game. I mean, there's like, for every game in the book, there's a bunch of, sheets that you can use. And these are they're double-sided. It's beautiful. It's just, really nice quality. And for the other game that we did, do I have? No, it's in the other room. When we played Lost at Sea, I laminated those sheets. They worked just fine. Someone redeemed Bruno fan points. Hey, thank you. We don't have Bruno with us today, so we'll just give you a couple of clappy hands here. So thanks for clappy hands.
Yay.
If my math is right, 12 parts plus 3 fancy stuff is 15, but half of grid is 18. So that means we have 3 rolls that we can waste. Right, correct. Oh, by the way, the spaces that we don't fill up, Rick gets those at the end of the game. So that's something else to consider. I forgot to say that.
Surprise!
Surprise, yeah. So I did that. I need to re-roll or roll for the next turn.
I have to use that.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6 for everyone at home. So what do I need? I need a 2, 3, a 9, and an 11. Okay, there's my 11. Or a 9. Let's see where I can put it though.
4. Okay, so this.
Okay, I want to use the 11. Whoops, that was a 6. So 11. Can I go 1, 4 or 4, 1? 4, 4, 1, no. 4, 3, yes. Okay, and then I get a 1. Okay, I'm going to do this. So I've got 4 and a 3 for my coordinates. Where I part, it's an 11 going here in number 2, 2 quality. And again, it's not adjacent to a number that's the same, so it will not convert to a 1. And then finally, Rick gets a 1 piece here. So I'm going to X out this one. And that's the turn.
Wow.
Finally, the 2. Yes, there you go, Slackfish. And Slackfish doing the math. That's, yeah, I can't do math that quickly. Thank you, though. I want to thank everyone for joining us. If it's your first time here, welcome. This is Tabletop Tonight. My name's Ruel Gaviola, and I'm joined by my wife, Michelle.
Hello.
We play a game here every weeknight at 7:30 p.m. Tonight we're doing a roll and write, and you're more than welcome to join us. There's a score. I mean, we're halfway through the game already, but still, watch it on the replay later. We love playing games and hanging out with our fam bam, as we call them here. And welcome. Let's see. Falfon says, I'm glad I'm not the only one who was forgetting to score for Rick. Yeah. The first time I played this, I forgot to score for Rick like 6 times in a row. It was ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I forgot to put this last one here, so Rick gets another 2 points. So he has 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I forgot to do, which one was it? Yeah, I think it was that one was less, so I'm going to give him a. Well, I could just do it
Ooh.
this.
Oh.
So I've got 1,
I can do that.
2. So 1 and 2. 1. I think that's why you draw on the right side, so you know which one's for Rick. So
yeah.
So I got 1, 2, 5.
Oh, I don't need that.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I'm missing one. Where is it, folks?
If I do 5 and 1.
3, 6,
9, 2.
7, 8, 9, 10.
I don't need 10.
Oh, 13. I miscounted. Okay. Sliver's mom. We have been here before. Yay. Technically, it's my mom's first time here. Hey, thank you, Sliver's mom, for joining us. And
wow, I am running out of spaces here.
Charity War Gamer. Announcement number 2. Blue Orange announces a new King Domino in honor of Bruno the dog. Bruno Amino. We need more games with pugs in them, folks. My video keeps glitching. Oh, no. Get y'all in like 15 seconds. Oh, that's a bummer.
So do that.
Okay, I'm going to roll. We've got a 1, a 1, a 3, a 4, and a 5. For our friends at home. Do I need that 9? I do need that 9. I need a 2. So let's get the 2 because that's tougher to roll. Do I have a 5 and a 4 open? I do have a 5 and a 4. 4 and the 3, actually, we're going to do. So, now we'll do 5 and a 4. 5 and 4. So I would leave the 3. Yep. So I'm going to do the 5, the 4. It's number 2. It's a quality 2, so that goes there. Rick gets a 3 on any row or column. I mean, any space in this row, so it's going to go there. Ugh, I'm giving him 3 points. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, folks.
6 and 4.
Can I get the 3? Yeah. Slivers, what is your mom's favorite game? What is a good Sudoku type game Slivers' mom could try? We just played Cat Sudoku, which I highly recommend because for me, I'm not a Sudoku guy, but the cat version from Tate Wu, he does Sunrise Tornado games. That one's a little easier for beginners, and which I love, but there are different levels. So we just did the beginner sheet. There's like an advanced one that makes it a little tougher. So I would highly recommend Cat Sudoku for fans like that. Twinfire, hey, I'm learning something new every day. Check under advanced settings if you can turn off low latency. Sometimes that helps in buffering issues. Oh yeah, Cherry would love the Sudoku part of Tapestry with the buildings. That's true. Okay, so for the next roll,
this is killing me. So you can go ahead.
Okay, Michelle's doing her thing on her side there. I'm going to roll for
Ryan over here.
Okay, we got 3 3s, a 4, and a 6. So all I need is a 9 and a 3 to finish it out. So I have the 9. Now I just got to find a place to put it. It's either 3 and 3, which I cannot, but I can.
So
do
what
the
if
3
I
and the
can't
4.
do anything?
Your game might be over.
Oh no, I'm gonna find something.
Yeah, find something to do.
Oh, good Lord, this is not good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got to get the 9. So I'm glad I saved that 3 and 4.
So I don't need, but.
Oh man, I also need a 3. That's gonna be brutal. So let's do this. I've got the 3 and 4 for the 9.
Okay.
4, 3. Oh no! Oh wait, it was this one. 3 and 4 for the 9. That's gonna be a 3 quality 9. So I just need a 3, folks. That's the 9 there. Rick gets a 3. We're gonna put that 3 over here, and then continue. What do we have here? She will. Oh, we're talking about Slivers' mom. She will watch us play games. Excuse me. Some in-circle friends and kids were here today. Oh, Cartographers is so good. Excuse me. Mom watch. Nice. Yeah. Cartographers is excellent. Love that game. Yeah, Charity Board. That's a great one. Q's and Q's is great. Medium, which we just played. Highly recommend that. Okay, next for our friends at home, while Michelle's doing her thing, I've got a 1, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. So I'm still looking for that 3. This is going to get brutal here. Where's that 3? I don't have any extra powers. See, this is where I probably use that too early, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to get the 6 there. What can I upgrade?
I'm trying to figure out how to do this one.
8. Okay. Where's the 1 and the 4? The 1 is here. The 4 is here. So I cannot use that. 4 and 1. I cannot use. 6 and 1. 6 and 1 here. That'll leave me a 4 open. Okay. Or I can do the 6 here, the 1 here. That would leave the 4 open. And that would upgrade my quality 8. So that's what I'm going to do. Do I want to X out the 4? No, because that's going to.
Oh,
okay.
Boy.
Decisions, folks. 4 and 1. Can't do it there. 1, 4. Can't do it there. I really. Can I do anything else with this? 5. 1. Leave that 6 there. The 7. For the 9, 8. What's my 4 at? My 4 is at a 3. So I've got all those quality. So Odin, maybe you can answer a question. So can I normally when you roll the same number and you can upgrade your part here? If I roll if I'm going to put a 4 here, it's already a 3. If I mark off a 2, I don't bump it down, right? Do I just skip that turn or whatever? That's what I'd like to do, so I can continue with my numbers here.
Okay, so if I put a 6 here, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, local shop has canceled events till further notice. Of course, yeah, same here. Our local game shops, our comic book store where we play games and restaurants. There's no getting together. Charity says also check with your FL. Some have game nights that invite others in. You can always find people to play games with on Board Game Arena. Yes, we have played on Board Game Arena. Please join us, folks. Find me at Ruel Gaviola, RuelGaviola. Let me see. Download.
Okay, so
how do you guys find group that plays like these type of games? Oh, that's a good question. I found my local game group through BoardGameGeek.com. There's a section where it's divided up. It divides up the U.S. and then also the world. But I looked under, I forgot what it's called, but there's a West section. It might be under like meetups or whatever. At BoardGameGeek.com meetups. I went to the West and I found like my city, and there was a listing there, and I talked to the guy who was running it. He told me come on in, and I've been going there for 5 years now. Also, Meetup.com. That's another great one. But again, with the state of the world today, it's pretty quiet on that front. No bump up, no bump down. You can't bump up. Thank you. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 5 and a 1 with the 7. So it goes here 5 and 1, 7. I get a quality 2, but I don't bump it down. But I have a 6 die left. Rick is going to pump that up, so I get this power here. I can put any number to a 6.
Okay, what is this device?
That device is, let's see what that device is. That device is change a die to the number 1.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So this is change a die to number 6, change a die to number 1, change a die to match another die, change a die to the value on the underside. So just flip it over. So 2 becomes a 5, 4 becomes a 3, and so forth. This one is add or subtract 1, but you cannot go lower than a 1 or higher than a 6. And finally, this is change any die to any, or change a die to any value. Cyclist, so what happens if you pick a die for Rick and there are no spaces left? The game is over. Okay. Oh, thank you, Galfon. I forgot to give Rick his 3 here. Gosh, what did I mark off? Oh, it was there. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna roll next turn. Games of Fire says all my new Discord servers set up room for gamers and content creators to get together. Hey, that's cool. There it is, folks. Games of Fire. Space for people to share recipes and pick some favorite pets too. Hey, that sounds great. Okay, I cannot for the life of me roll this. I need to get a 3, folks.
I think my game is about to be over.
Charity, we are doing Hues and Cues next week with audience participation and one of the players for the game. The following week will be in Wavelength Board Game. Yeah, another great place to play games, folks, with Charity Board Gamer. So I've got 2 4s right here. 2, 4, 4, 5, and a 6. Good luck with that.
I don't think I can do anything else.
No.
My game is
Okay,
over.
I'm gonna do the 5 and the or the 6. No, I can't do the 6. I gotta do the 5 and a 4. Nope. 5 and a 2. Nope.
I can't do
Okay, 5 and
anything.
6. So your game is over. Oh no.
So my robot did not get built.
Okay. Well, you got it built. You just didn't get the fancy stuff. So you just.
No, I didn't finish.
Oh well, I mean, you get all the points. It's just missing like a leg or something. Your robot has no head. Yes. Even though you can't play, or if you cannot place, or if you can't place for Rick, the game is over.
Let me see what I got here.
Yeah, Dalphon was just reminding me because I forgot to write Rick's number. Thank you, Dalphon. Okay, so I'm going to go 2 and 5. So it's going to be one quality. Let's do a 10. And I already have a 10. It's 2, so I don't lose anything. But then Rick gets a 4, which I cross off here. So it's getting close to the end for me, folks. Yeah, we are. That's right. For those of you new to us, we are on Team Dead camera.
Oh yeah.
Watch. So my phone here, we're over an hour. This thing tends. It's pretty warm right now, so it's going to blow up pretty soon. Let me do the next roll. It is. Gosh, I need to roll 2. So I've got 2, 2, 2, 4, and 6. Oh man. Okay, what are we gonna do? I do have this power. I can turn over anything to a 6, but I don't want to use that yet. So I got 4, 6, and a 4. Nope. 6 and a 2. Nope. Can I do 6 and a 6? No. Folks, I might be done. Oh, Games of Fire, we're doing Team Dead camera. Yay! And for Bruno, 200 Bruno points, and download done yet, redeemed as well. Thank you. And yeah, this is great. I'm going to echo this from Chris. Welcome to the board game community. Download done yet? Real Gabriel, Michelle, are amazed. Thank you, and you picked the right channel. Thank you, Chris, for the kind words.
That was really nice.
That was sweet. Thank you. I think I am done, folks, because I cannot do anything. I cannot place these here. Oh wait, maybe if could I do a 6 and a 6? 2 and 2 is gone.
I'm just gonna eat your cookie.
6 and a 4. Oh, my cookie.
I'm drowning my sorrows
6
in
and
the
a 2.
cookies.
Yeah, I think I'm dead, folks. 2 and 2 does me no good. 4 and 2 does me no good. 2 and 2, 6. If I use my power to roll something over, make this a 6, it's still no good. 6 and 6 is covered. Wow, I failed, folks. But what we do now, Twin Fire, always the meatballs. You're welcome to download anytime. You're always welcome here. So I'm done. Y'all, if you're still going, roll your dice and do your thing. Yeah, the fancy stuff does feel far away. I did get to it the first time I played, but it's tough. So what you do now is you're going to give Rick a bunch of points. So anything that's empty, folks, I'm just going to give to Rick. So X here is a 3. Oops, 3 for Rick. Ugh, this is going to get ugly real quick. A 2 for Rick. Another 3 for Rick.
Dalphon says, could you please remind us how to play the fancy stuff? I'm there and can't remember.
2,
LOL.
And 1. Yeah, just a second. 3. Or that was 2, 5, 6. Oh, man. 6. Okay. The fancy stuff, it's the same section. So after you fill out all 12 parts of your robot, you move on to the fancy stuff. You roll your dice as usual, and then you're going to do the same thing where you place numbers and do the coordinate thing. And then whatever number you put, so if I did the coordinates 5 and 6, and I was able to put an 8 there, you're no longer worried about the quality. You just go over here, you take the number you rolled and put it in any one of these sections as long as you've qualified for it. So if I put the number 8, you'll notice that I have a quality 2 here. I could put my 8 here under quality 2, and that one now will be doubled. I circle this, and it's a double point value for me. Fong says, originally this game was designed by Will Reed for Sarah Reed. They're married as a birthday present, but he found he needed her help to complete it, so they made it together. Nice. That's great. What a great story. Yes. So I think I hopefully I explained the fancy stuff right. That's a great story, Fong. Thank you for sharing. So I'm going to count my points. Well, I'll count Rick's points first because he's probably going to win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, 14, 20, 21, 22, 25, 28, 31, 33, 35, 36, 39 for Rick. And then me, 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15, 18, 20, 23, 24, 26. So Rollbot Rick has beaten me 31-26. So it's actually close to my God. Is anyone else finished? Slackfish says got 32. Oh, Rick got 33. Oh my gosh, 15 from the blank spaces.
Oh,
1 point away. Wow.
Yeah, I got 29 and Rick got 38.
Ooh.
Ouch. So I drowned my sorrows in cookies.
Yeah. Fox says Sarah and Will are such an inspiration for as far as teamwork. That's so cool. And again, Fong, thank you so much for sending us the book. We're having fun with it. We like Lost at Sea. I like this one's another like cool. It's a solo game, but it works well over with our friends online. How do you like it, Michelle? You played a couple times. It's a puzzle. Like I know you like puzzle games.
Yeah, I totally like it. And it's very, I don't know. It's kind of got the Sagrada type.
Oh yeah.
Like idea where you're trying to. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you
get
the dice. Yeah, you get the dice placed perfectly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the whole thing of building your robot first and then going and get it, bumping it up. I wish it was a little easier to do this, but or to get the abilities at least. I feel like it's tougher, but that's what I like about it. It's not you're not gonna beat Rick every time. It's tough.
I haven't beat Rick yet.
Yeah. I think I'm 1 for 3 so far, but yeah. Let's see. I always enjoy learning. Yes, they are great in chat. Thank you, Games of Fire. Whispering of Luck. I can. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, Chris. Have a great night. Socks the cat is getting crazy. Yes. How did everyone else do? We saw. I think it was Slackfish did all right. And that's a close game. 1 point.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Did you eat all the cookies? Yeah. I need to get some more cookies.
Well, there's more.
There are more in the kitchen.
Dozens.
So let's just say Rick built a Gundam versus my limbless bottom. Rick's got the Gundam. Yeah. I'm missing one piece on my rope. You were missing only one as well, right? Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's interesting how like the empty spaces go to Rick at the end.
Oh, I know. That kills me. Yeah. That kills me.
Twin Flyer, tired tonight, did not play. That's okay. We appreciate you hanging out with us, Twin Flyer. That is it for tonight, folks. The camera, I'm sure it's going to blow up soon, but I want to thank you again for hanging out with us, not only this week and tonight, but the entire time. We're getting close to episode 100. You're welcome, Hoppy Meeple. Thank you for hanging out with us. We are so fortunate that everyone's here having fun with us. This means a lot to us because it's a way for us to stay connected to our friends and especially to our new friends as well. Slackfish got my dice tray. So my dice tray works today. Nice. Good night, you beautiful people. Good night to you, Slivers. Much appreciated.
Felicia Day.
Felicia Day. Should we raid? Yeah, folks, you want to raid Felicia? Hey, Joel, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Let's everyone hang out. We're going to do some raiding. Again, I need to figure out how to do this stuff, but Amanda's helping me. So thank you, Amanda. I'm going to log off here, but on Twitch, if you stick around, we're going to go raid Felicia Day. Okay. So thank you again. We do appreciate your support. Please visit the Patreon, all my other socials or anything. Thank you, Carol. Nice to see you here. What else do I need to talk about? There's a bunch of stuff. Patreon. Next week, we've got some great games. If you're a Patreon supporter, you get to pick what game we're playing next week. One of them. So I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I am hanging out. Just gonna chill tomorrow. So good night. Thank you, Fong, again as well. Everyone, please visit our sponsors, Van Ryder Games and HollyChewArt.com. Twin Flower, no solo Saturday tomorrow. I need the day off, but solo Saturday the following for Comic Con. So anything else before we get out of here?
Not that I can think of.
All right, folks, let's go raid. All right. Have a good night. See you later. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Oh, where's my hand? There.
Oh, there's your hand.